Hi friends, here's the tutorial. You're going to need 2 pieces of burlap ribbon. You can use the one with the wire or without. You're going to take your first piece and fold it just like this. You kind of want both ends to touch. And then all you have to do is pinch in the middle. Practice makes perfect. Don't get frustrated the first time. Remember, I've been doing this a long time. Then you're going to take a piece of twine and you're going to tie it twice around the center. This is going to be the base of your bow, so make sure it's nice and tight. And then you're going to take the next piece of burlap, and here you can see I'm just fluffing out the bow. You don't have to do this step because remember, it is going to be on the bottom. So we can do this when it's all set. So there's your bow. Again, remember, practice makes perfect. Don't get frustrated the first time. Take your next piece and you're gonna make almost like a cancer ribbon. Again, practice makes perfect. Go slow. Cross it here. And then you're gonna gather it in the center and pinch just like we did the first part of the bow. You do want those tails to stick out at the end, so make sure that they're similar in length before you tie it. Then you're going to take another piece of twine and you're going to tie it around once. You'll see why you're only going to tie it once. You want excess twine to be able to hook it to the back piece of your bow. So there you see me just tie it once. And then I'm going to fluff it out. Again, you don't have to do these steps. I just like to look at the tails and see where we're at. And now I'm going to attach the two. You're going to take the twine that was left from the second piece of your bow and wrap it around the center of the first piece of your bow, and you're going to tie it. If you have enough room to tie it twice, go ahead and tie it twice. I only did it once because that's all I had. And then what you're going to want to do is make sure it's really taut and then cut those excess pieces. You should have 4 strings that you're cutting here. One from your first part of your bow and then the second piece. In the next step, go ahead and fluff these out. Again, the bottom part of your bow usually is going to lay a little bit flat. If you're putting it on door hangers or signs, they tend to go flat. And then what you're going to do is you're going to crease those little tails there and you're going to cut at a diagonal with some scissors to make like a triangle. You want that effect on the bottom, and I show you here what you should have when I'm done with both sides. You're going to want to do both of them the same way. You're just cutting at a diagonal. And again, practice makes perfect. If you don't feel confident enough to try it once you've made your bow, maybe take an extra piece of burlap and just practice before you officially cut your bow once it's all tied together. And then poof it out. You can stop here, or you can add a piece of ribbon to cover the center. I don't always do this with my bows, but with the holiday ones I have been. Just put a little dollop of hot glue there in the middle, and then you're going to attach another piece of ribbon. I use elastic sometimes because it does work well with these bows, especially the larger bows. It pulls and wraps better around them. And then you're just going to add another dollop of glue and then pull that ribbon around the front in between those 2 little tails there, and make sure you hold on to the piece when you stretch it back. Or your ribbon, if it's not elastic, it should just pull right through, and then you're going to hold it on there for a couple of seconds. I always get hot glue on my fingers every single time I make a bow. Never fails. And then this one, it didn't stick right away. I guess I didn't hold it long enough, so you'll see me fixing it here as we go. And again, just poof out those parts of your bow. It's nothing hard, guys, here. It's a really simple bow, but it does look very elegant and stylish and simple. And again, you can make your tails longer if you want. You could always use one part of your bow, or your ribbon, your burlap could be longer. So thanks for watching.